Good.
There we go. We are here, y'all. Yes. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your host, Big Smooth. I mean, not Big Smooth. I'm mixing my podcast up. Y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. I'm your host, BP, aka the People's Champ. I'm not here alone. I'm here with the rest of the sports gurus. Introduce yourself, Mr. West Tennessee, to the people.
What's going on, man? What's going on, Cass? First off, you know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing?
What's up, Mr. West?
All right, man. How y'all doing, man? Whoever tuned in, you know what I mean? Hey, we here to keep you up on what it is.
No doubt about it.
Coach?
What's up? How y'all doing?
All right, Coach, introduce yourself, man, to the people, man. Let them know.
Hi.
Introduce yourself to him, Coach.
Hey, Coach Rick here. How everybody doing out there?
Coach is in full effect. Hey, and the best stat man in the game, man. Our man, Stat Philly. Introduce yourself, Stat Philly.
Stat Philly in the house. What's going on, podcast? Shout out to Crystal Clear as well.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our girl, Crystal Clear, who's not joining us tonight. And shout out to the sports ghost who's not on here tonight.
Most definitely.
Hey, man. All right, we're going to kick it off, man. How y'all, everybody doing, man? How y'all doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. Feel a lot better than these NBA players lately.
Oh my God, man. We're gonna jump up. We're gonna talk about that too, man. I know what you're saying, man. How you feeling today, Coach?
And I'm drained. I just got in, working out with the boys. I mean, it is what it is, but everything's good today. You know,
that's what's up, man.
Just trying to get our guys in shape and ready to go for the season.
That's what's up, man. For those of you all who don't know, Coach basketball, man. He got a is your team young, Coach? You got some sophomores, juniors? How your team look, Coach?
We are very young. We got one returning with two returning seniors back. The rest of them sophomores and juniors. Looking forward to the future.
Okay.
That's all right. Coach, you go get them together.
Hey,
oh yeah. You got something to build off of. You got something to build off of, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, Lorenzo, thank you for joining. If you are online right now, you joining us live, man. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in and joining us, man. Oh my God, man. What about you, Wes? I know you did some. How you feeling today, man? You're looking good, brother.
Oh man, hey, appreciate it. I'm blessed, man. Just like the majority, a lot of people out here, man. But I'm feeling all right, man. How about yourself, though? People's champ.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm good, man. Taking it day by day, man. I'm out right now. I've been in the shopping market, man, for a new truck, man. And I'm addicted, man. I'm addicted to pickups, man. I didn't think I was gonna be addicted to pickups, man. I can't drive nothing but a pickup, man. I went and guy tried to sell me a Honda Chevy Traverse, man. I'm like, dude, man, I've been in pickups for the last 5 years, man. I can't have nothing but a pickup now. I can't even do it. I can't even do an SUV, man. I'm pickup bound, man. I got my dog. I throw my dog in the bed of the truck. We stay out here near the country, man. We drive through the country back roads and stuff. My dog in the bed of the truck, man. I feel like a good old boy, man. I feel good, brother.
Hey, you sounded like a Duke of Hazzard there.
I'm telling you, that's what. Hey, Coach, that's what I feel like, man.
Champ.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get in the truck club, man. That's my next thing too. I told my wife I'm not putting my baby. You can get whatever you want, but I ain't put my name on nothing else but the truck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you know what? My wife the same way. We're gonna give our car to my son. Give my wife's car. She has a Honda, so we're gonna give my wife's car to my son. and we'll give her car to my son, and we're gonna do get her a new car. So I know she's ready to get her a new car and everything. She got a specific brand she wants. I think she loved the Honda. So we're gonna see what that's gonna be about, man. We're gonna see what that's gonna be about. Hey man, we're gonna kick it off, man. Hey, the College World Series is here, man. The College World Series is here, man. And the field is set, man. We got the field that's set for the College World Series. And man, we got some intriguing matchups, man. Hey, we got on Saturday, we got two matchups. We got NC State and Stanford. And then we got the nightcap on Saturday night is Arizona versus Kumar Rocker. I'm not gonna say Vanderbilt. It's Arizona versus Kumar Rocker Friday night, but it's actually Arizona versus Vandy. But we know who got game one. Kumar Rocker go definitely pitch game one for Vandy, man. So that Sunday night game is set, man. That Sunday game is set, man. Rocker and Kumar Rocker for Saturday night. What y'all think? What you think, Coach? I know you've been keeping up with the College World Series, man.
Not as much as I should, but I'm intrigued by this Vanderbilt pitching staff. I've been reading about them all year.
Oh my God! Yes.
SEC got 3 teams, I believe, in the World Series.
Oh yeah.
Arkansas, I think, got upset, but by NC State, I think it was.
It was.
I'm looking forward to seeing this Vanderbilt team.
Hey man,
pitching staff.
If you never seen it, man, they are a special group, man. Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter. Oh my God, man. Oh, those two guys, man. Whew. And then you got Christian Little hanging in the wings to throw a game if he needs to throw one, man. And he's a true freshman, and they expect big things out of him. The teams that are in the College World Series, I know we got the 4 right here: NC State, Stanford, Arizona, and Vandy. I think Mississippi State is in, if I'm not mistaken. Mississippi State, Tennessee, they're in. Who else? Mississippi State, Tennessee, Stat Philly. Give me the other 2, man. I know you know, brother. We got Virginia, they're in. So we got Tennessee, Virginia, Mississippi State, and I'm thinking of who is the other one. We got 8 teams that's in there already, man. 8 teams that's in there, man.
Got Notre Dame as well.
Tennessee? Did Tennessee get knocked out?
Did Tennessee get knocked out for Stat Philly?
Tennessee is still in it.
Yeah, Tennessee's still in it.
Because there's 3 SEC schools in there.
Yeah, that's Tennessee, Mississippi State, and Vandy. Those are 3 SEC teams. Who else we got over there, man? We got hey, you said Notre Dame, right, Philly?
No, that's a correction. Actually, Mississippi State, they're going to be playing Texas.
Okay, I forgot about Mr. Augie Garrido and the Texas Longhorns. I'm sorry. we talking about the guy Augie Garrido, man, who in the mid-90s was taking Cal State Fullerton to the College World Series, man, and winning championships with them. And then he defected to go down there to Texas, and he won a couple national championships with Texas. So we got a lot of good ones coming up, man, with this College World Series, man. A lot of good games, man. So tune in starting this Saturday, man. If you're online, tune in Saturday, man, starting at 2:00 in the afternoon. They're in Omaha, Nebraska. If you've never been to Omaha, it's a fun place to go, man. I remember a couple years back, I took one of my teams there, travel teams, and we were playing out in Nebraska, but we ended up having an off day, so we had tickets to the College World Series. And man, you talking about electrifying in the stadium, man. It is just so much stuff electrified in that stadium, man. So, hey, we're gonna swing it on over to while we on the baseball diamond. We're gonna swing it on over to the MLB. Sticky substance, man. We hit on it a little bit the other night, man. We're gonna hit on it a little bit more, man. Today, I have my buddy. Hey, today, what's the name? It came out today, talking about the sticky substance for the New York Yankees. Oh man, what's my man name for the New York Yankees? Pitcher
Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole came out, coach, talking about that, man. Talking about that sticky substance, man. And they are saying that it is a lot of the injuries to the pitcher's arms are due to the dryness of a baseball, man. Dryness of a baseball. And the pitcher, Tyler Glass now from Tampa Bay, he's out for the remainder of the season with a torn unilateral collateral ligament, a UCL, man. So what y'all thinking, man? Tell me what y'all opinion on it, man. I want to know if you're online. Tell us your opinion as well, man. What is your opinion about the grip of the baseball?
I pitched, and then you just have to rub the ball up. I mean, I think there's a lot of excuses here. My arm, elbow injuries and all that kind of stuff. I just think it's bad mechanics these pitchers have. A lot of these pitchers. I mean, the kid from the Cardinals that's out hurt again. I mean, they got to teach these guys how to pitch.
Yeah.
These foreign substances, pitchers been pitching with whatever you want to put on there for years. You used to be able to walk off the mound.
That's what I'm saying. Why
spit
change
in your hand and rub up a baseball? But now we gonna have umpires go out. The game is already slow enough. We're gonna have them go out to the mound 2 times a game to check pitchers for a foreign substance, when a lot of these pitchers already been saying they've been using sunscreen and the rosin bag,
for that extra grip.
But since all this talk came up, they said that the hits been more, the strikeouts are down. Well,
okay.
So that whatever was been going on, the pitchers stopped doing it.
Right.
So my thing is, hey.
So who's the advantage for if the strikeouts are going down and the hits are going up?
Well, of course, they want a lot more offense in baseball.
They do.
But see, you can't have it both ways. When you had the hitters were juiced, when they had the home run derby going on with Sosa and McGuire, baseball wanted that to bring the fans back. Now we want to stop.
Absolutely.
Now we want to go reverse it and stop all the strikeouts. The thing is, we just got to go back to mechanics.
Yes.
Learn how to hit and stop trying to hit for the heels and swing down on the baseball. Hey, I mean, you got little guys up here swinging for the fence. I understand why, because they want these big contracts.
Yes.
But the agents say, hey, 330 batting average is not getting paid now, but 30 home runs and 90 RBIs is what it takes. So if you bat 130 and hit 30 home runs and drive in 100 runs, that gets you paid today.
I'm telling you. And you got little bitty guys like Jose Altuve, man, 5'5", man, that's hitting 30 jacks a year, man. Back in the day, that was unheard of, man. These little bitty guys swinging for the fences and everything, man. That was definitely unheard of, man. Hey, Lorenzo say it's due to the mound being too low. They need to raise it some. That's a good point, Ren. That's a very good point, man. They probably do. They probably do need to raise that mound back up to where it was originally at and everything, man.
Well, Bob Gibson was the reason why they lowered the mound.
Oh, my God. The legend, man. The Hall of Fame, Bob Gibson, man. Hey, they was having so much trouble hitting Bob Gibson back in the day, man. He used that mound as his advantage, man. I can tell you about that, man.
But you know, Randy Johnson,
yes,
Nolan Ryan,
yes.
these guys was bringing heat. Now, you telling me that was increased velocity because of the grip they had on the baseball?
Right. No. It didn't matter with them, man. They had it and they brought it, man. Now, Tyler Glass, now he was the one that admitted to using the sunscreen, man. And then he turned he before he went down, 5-2 record, 123 strikeouts, second in Major League Baseball, man. So it just goes to see, use it for his advantage.
You know, I'd rather save my money than to go down here and watch strikeouts after strikeouts after strikeouts. I mean, you know, the Cardinals and Marlins series to me was so bad. It was just terrible watching that.
It was horrible,
and they talked about the pitching. The hitting to me was just as bad as with the pitching. I mean, guys, like I say, swinging for the heels, don't move runners along, don't hit behind the runners. I mean, hey, the game to me is not good when we're doing that kind of baseball.
The hitting probably was different, Coach, because it was too much sunscreen on the ball. You know, when that affect how it come off the bat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it could have some impact to it.
Well,
but this is the thing, though. Go ahead, Coach.
I see pitchers like Necro back in the day with the knuckleball. The knuckleball pitchers having more effect with Vaseline and all that stuff on the baseball than the guy that just ran back throwing heat.
Right.
You know, you can make a baseball move, but you can also, if you taught how to throw a slider, taught how to throw a four-seam fastball, taught how to throw a curveball, you don't need all that substance crap. All you had to do is go back there. Hey, all we did was went behind the mound, used a rising bag, put some dirt in our hand, and rubbed up the baseball.
That's it.
You know, so now we got guys got to put sunscreen on their cap and put dirt on top of it and doing this crap here. I mean, come on.
Right. Or doing two fingers, Coach.
Yeah.
Then wipe it on their pants and everything, man. It got to the point that it's really, really crazy and everything, man, that they are reverting to this, man. But hey, man, but you think about it, if you ever touch the baseball and you ain't had nothing on your hand but just your dry skin on the baseball, you need some form of lubrication on your hands and everything, man. It depends on what position you play too. Pitching, catch. I used to catch. Hey, man, if you got a dry hand and you call yourself trying to throw a pop down to second base, man, ain't no telling where that ball may end up landing, man. I'm telling you, you got to have some form of lubrication on your hand, man.
Well, like I said, everybody is cheating there because some of these guys still juiced up. So you can't tell me otherwise that some of these balls. I mean, I've seen guys swinging one hand, the ball going 390 feet. You know,
my God,
one hand.
Yes.
People not that strong, you know.
One hand. They hit moon shots with one hand, man. That's unheard of, man. Hey, man, but the division leaders, man. Hey, we got a couple of different division leaders. I know the Cubs came in. They have them and the Brewers are dead in a dead heat for first place in the NL Central, man. Both of them 38-30. Cardinals are 3 games behind, 35-33. Reds 2 games behind, 35-31. But still, with the best record in Major League Baseball is the White Sox, man. They're 43-25, man, and I take that back. It's the San Francisco Giants, 44-25, man.
Right.
They kicking butt, man. So,
hey, man, look like the White Sox the best team in Chicago, Rick. I don't know.
Well, you know, it might be. It might be. You know, the Cubs, the last 2 days struck out 30 times. So, I mean, Javi Baez, that guy's contract is coming up, and that guy is one of the worst hitters in baseball because he refused to hit the ball where it's pitched.
Yeah.
And he'd rather just carry the bat back to the dugout versus getting a base hit. And I don't understand the mentality anymore.
Man, that is so
I
crazy.
just don't understand them. The guy's a good ball player, but you don't want to do the little things. Today, it'd be tough for me to manage because guys want to jack the ball all the time. But there's no way that you're going to put a shift on me and got 4 guys on the right side of second base and my guy don't bunt the ball down the third base line.
Right, exactly, man. That is so crazy, man. All right, man. We're going to go swinging on over to our NHL recap, man. Our NHL recap. Oh, my God, man. Got a little bit tighter.
Montreal last night.
Hey, man, that's what I was just going to say, Coach. It got a little bit tighter last night, man.
Woo, Montreal. But, it came down to the goaltending, and
it got tighter last night.
As they say in hockey, Vegas threw everything but the kitchen sink at that dude. And Price was standing tall in that net last night. They got one. Vegas got to go late.
Right.
But, hey, but that's the way a Final Four is supposed to be. These teams are working. These teams are playing good hockey now. So I think Tampa Bay is up in New York today. They're on the island tonight. So it's some good hockey being played right now. So,
it is. It is some real good hockey, man.
That was a good bounce back game for Montreal last night.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I watched a little bit of it, man. Montreal, man, hey, they saying, hey, you can't count us out yet. We still here.
Well, one thing about it, it was a couple of good bounce back games yesterday, but I'm sure we're gonna get on that later. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely jump on that later, man.
A couple of good bounce back games, man. Like that was crazy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely jump on them bounce back games, man. But we got quite a few of them, man.
But like I said, with the Islanders, back in the 80s, they won 4 straight cups.
They did,
and they bringing that juice back in New York on the island, and
they need.
I like it. I like seeing different teams compete every year, for a chance to win a championship. Like I said, Tampa Bay is going for a back-to-back.
They going for a repeat. Tampa Bay is, man.
And like I said the other day, oh boy, Patrick Maroon going for 3 cups in a row. So.
Oh yeah, with the Blues, with Tampa and 2 back-to-back with Tampa Bay, man.
Yep.
Oh my God, man! I
think they playing as we speak. I think the game.
I think
it is. Tampa Bay and New York are live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were probably playing now. Yeah.
Let me see if they got a score yet.
There's no score right now.
Sports Philly say 0-0 first period, man.
Yep.
0-0 first period, man. So that's something to keep watching for, man. Let's keep on watching out for that NHL recap, man, because it's a series, man. You got the Final Four, everything tied up. So home ice advantage is out the window now.
Boom. Yeah, and they players stay on their players stay on the skates. They don't show up on the injury list the next day.
Hey, they keep it up on the skates, Coach. You right about that, man.
Hockey players just got a different mentality than other sports.
They do.
Them guys, hockey players. Can you imagine a rubber puck coming at you 100 miles an hour down there blocking that? Back in the day, hockey players used to get their teeth taken out.
I'm telling you, man, all of them had false teeth and everything, man.
I know there's one thing NHL gotta offer: the best dental plan, because when you sit up even your favorite hockey player, you'll be watching like, you'll see him in the interview, you like, what? I ain't know he had no teeth. Hey, but that's how it is.
Oh my God. What you say? You didn't know he looked like Dracula by the mouth, huh?
But that's my dog. Yeah.
But they used to play without a helmet on, and goalies used to play without a mask on.
Oh my God, man! So, like you say, Tennessee, man. Hey, they must got a hell of a dental plan, man.
Man, they got to.
Because you look at them guys, man, with no teeth, man. Oh my God, man. Hey, man, we're gonna swing it on over to our next topic, man. Naomi Osaka and Rafael Nadal withdraw from Wimbledon, man. We got, and we talked about Naomi Osaka the couple weeks back and everything, man. She's the number 2 tennis player in the world, and she backed up out the French Open because of mental health issues and everything, and she just backed up out of it. She didn't participate in the Wimbledon pre matches and everything. The Wimbledon I guess with the Wimbledon pre matches or something like that. But now it's official, man. She has officially withdrawn from Wimbledon. Man, I
thought I read something. Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought she wanted to get ready and play in the Olympics for her country or something.
I don't know. I heard I was hearing something about that too, Coach. About the Olympics and everything.
I knew she had personal problems, also personal reasons, but I thought I heard something today, about her wanting to play for her country in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I feel like though they I feel like, people, athletes coming out with their personal issues now to the public to let them know that not only that it's real, but that they ain't the only one, so right. I mean, maybe it was more of a statement if she did withdraw from it, which, might put a more attention, from higher up on the situations. Because, these are real people that come from real, that come from where we come from. So, different people have different issues. So, I just think they putting more light on it.
And like you said, Rafael Nadal, he withdrew. He the number 3 ranked men's tennis player in the world, man. He said he withdrew for rest. He wanted his body to rest, man. Nadal, 35 years old, man. I know Nadal got quite a few Grand Slams underneath his belt. He said he ain't even playing in the Olympics for his country, man. He said he's gonna get him some much needed rest.
Hey, that's much needed for a lot of people, man. Especially when after your 30s, you know how it is after your 30s, PP, man, no gas. You know how it is. You start
man, I'm telling you, man. Hey, like Stat Philly said, man, he wanted to prolong his career. He focusing on prolonging his career, man, and he played a lot of matches on clay court. If you know anything about tennis, you got the grass court, you got the hard court, and then you got that clay court, man. So it takes its toll on your legs, man. It takes its toll on your legs, man. All them surfaces, man, and everything. And
I'm reading up Osaka. She withdrew from Wimbledon, her agent said, but she plans to play and be ready for the Tokyo Olympics. She won't be playing Wimbledon because she wants some personal time with her friends and family. But she will be ready to play in the Olympics.
Okay.
For her country. So
she'll be ready to jump in and play for the country and everything for the Olympics, right?
Yep.
Well, at the same time, she probably just hoping, she going through some things, but she hoping by then, it'll be all right where she can play. You know what I'm saying? But it still ain't no guarantee, ain't no telling. But I wish it the best regardless.
Exactly, man. I wish her nothing but the best, man. I wish Rafa Nadal. How many? Hey, Steph Philly. How many Grand Slam titles does Nadal have, man? I just want to share that with the crew. And then we're gonna segue into our next topic.
Yep, then with my boy Agassi.
No, I think Nadal he's not too far behind Novak and Federer, man. I think he's up there, though.
Got 20.
20? Ooh,
20. Okay. 20. So, Rafa, man, he putting the numbers up there, man. He said, hey, I need me a rest, man. So I ain't mad at I'm not mad at Rafa Nadal, man. Not mad at him at all, man. Hey, this is a perfect segue into our next topic, man. the NBA, man, and these injuries, man. Oh my God, man.
Neil.
I want to know what y'all think about all these injuries, man. And here goes some of the injuries that's out there, man. We got Joel Embiid with a partially torn MCL, James Harden with the hamstring sprain, Kyrie with the sprained ankle, Trae Young bruised shoulder, Donovan Mitchell sprained ankle, Kawhi Leonard, he on the injured list with the knee, possible sprain, maybe ACL, Serge Ibaka back surgery, Chris Paul, COVID protocol, and you look at Murray, look at Murray from Denver. He was out with an ACL as well, man. And LeBron, did y'all hear what LeBron said about these injuries, though, man?
Yeah.
Well, of course, he said, he knew this was going to happen. But my thing is, the NBA Players Association, they voted to play. So they knew whatever LeBron's saying, they knew what they were getting into starting as early as they did. I think the Lakers would have had less than 100 days from winning the championship to the start of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't a thing about the money that they wanted, they could have went and started later. But, the NBA got these contracts with the TV. The TV, they don't want to hear all that. They want product played. Christmas Day, we want product on the court. We don't want to hear that. Well, the players need to know you signed the contract. Players Association voted on it. They voted to play, and that's what happened. So I think that was part of the reason why they lengthened the rosters. I think they carry 17 players, dress out 17 players.
Oh yeah.
So it's just unfortunate that it's the team stars that's getting hurt. So, I mean, I'm watching the game the other day, and everybody, when did Kawhi Leonard get hurt? Well, it was awkward. He tweaked his knee. Everybody thought when he got hit by Ingles, and he went running off, limping off.
Right.
LeBron got hurt early in the season before the playoffs because the guy was making a hustle play. You can't. Everybody tried to rip that guy, say he went after LeBron's ankle. How do you go after somebody's ankle when you're diving on the floor?
You can't.
Or put it this way, should I not dive on the floor around LeBron? Because I might take him out.
Oh, my God. That's crazy, man.
So Kyrie's been hurt on and off all year.
Yep, he has been.
Donovan Mitchell's been hurt on and off all year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Rick, it's funny you say that.
Hey. Has MD been pretty solid for this year? Because back in the year, MD, man, he always used to been on the injured list, man.
It's been said that MB need to lose some weight because he some of these guys have to learn how to land. That's what's part of Zion Williamson. They carrying that weight. They have to learn how to land when they come down on the floor. And Joel Embiid, they're saying that he needs to lose some weight. But it's an article out there. Why does he always fall on the floor all the time? He's always on the floor.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna start watching it too, Coach. I'm gonna start watching him, see how he land on the floor and everything all the time, man.
He's always on the floor. But the thing is, he can't. He got winded in the fourth quarter yesterday. They up 26 points, and first half he was all world. Then all of a sudden now he got winded, and I don't know. Hey,
man! But you know what though, man? I'm gonna let my man Staff Philly chime in a second. But it was so funny. Kyrie been hurt almost all his career, man. Starting at Duke, man. How many games? Kyrie only played like 10 to 15 games at Duke, man.
I don't even know how they classify him as going to Duke.
Played 10 to 15 games with LeBron.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Kyrie, his whole career he been hurt. Staff Philly, man, chime in on your boy MD, man.
Oh yeah, with Embiid. But let me get back to Kyrie real quick. He played 8 games at Duke.
8
Man.
games.
He played 8 games.
Man, he might as well say they might as well told him he went straight from high school to the league, man. 8 games, them 8 pickup games, man. Come on, man.
Pretty much, man. But I want to piggyback on what Coach was saying, though, man. Like, you know, when you watch Embiid, he's rolling around on the ground like D Wade. You know, problem is D Wade is about 6'4", 6'5", my height, and Embiid is 7 foot. It's not cool, man. So, and then if you have a history of knee problems, things like that, like Coach said, man, he's got to learn how to land. Sometimes when he's driving to the hole, I mean, you holding your breath, you're like, oh crap, you know what I mean? Like it just don't look right. So he's got to work on some of that footwork, man. Get with Tim Duncan or something. I don't know.
Oh man,
right.
he definitely got to get that footwork together.
Coach said too. Coach said when he was like, "What they don't supposed to dive out around LeBron." You know, I mean, they talk like that because this day and age, I'm telling you, they got a different mentality. You know, they play with more consideration than players of past generations. Like for each other, like if you ain't got on the same jersey, they feel like you should play with more consideration of the other. Which you shouldn't try to hurt nobody. I don't agree with that. But, you know, I think that's the difference, though, as far as mentality-wise.
Hey, man. Hey. So you think about this, man. You remember when the Lakers and the Celtics played, man, when Kurt Rambis went up for that layup. And I forgot who that was from Boston, man, that knocked them out the earth, man. And they almost had a ruckus, man. Hey, man, you think about this, man. If somebody would do that to LeBron, oh, my God, man. He'll probably get suspended the rest of the season, man. That's crazy, man. But see, only thing was given out probably a technical, and then they kept playing, man. Nobody was ejected. And if you go back and see that, that was Kevin McHale that hit him.
Kevin McHale.
Man, Kevin McHale wasn't ejected. He may have got a technical or something, maybe just got a foul. I don't even think he got a technical. I just think he got a foul. And you think about that, man. He popped right back up, man. Hit one of these guys these days like that, man. Hey, man, I wouldn't even know what you call it.
You got Ja Morant, who's only been in the NBA 2 years, and saying the NBA is soft. Now, he's playing in the league.
Right.
So that's a lot coming from a guy that's in the league that's playing now. He just said NBA soft.
Yeah.
Man, that's coming from a guy that's only been in there for 2 years. 21-year-old that's in the league, man. A 21-year-old saying they soft, man.
That comes from a guy that you know, played in Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, you trying to the Tennessee toughness? That's what you trying to tell me.
Hey, it's physical, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different. And in Tennessee, I'm telling you, Memphis got more parks like in the city than any city in Tennessee. Nashville don't even got like a lot of parks. They got like big parks, nice parks. You can do a lot of things in, but like I'm talking about like basketball courts on every corner type. You know, it's just a different vibe. You know.
Hey man, so what you trying to tell us, man? Them courts be jam packed in the summertime with ballers, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of local famous guys just from the parks in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, it's a lot. Like they go from park to park to play ball, and a lot of people know them just for that. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Some of these guys still in their 30s, and they still going out there. That what will amaze you, you know.
Still going out there getting it in, huh?
So
hey, I can vouch for that because when we used to go down there in the summer, there was never a park with a hoop in Memphis that was empty in the daytime.
That was empty. I'm telling you.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Serious. And then you know, Penny, since he done became famous, he done a lot with putting a lot of parks and got a lot of things going on before he started, you know, obviously coaching Memphis State here recently. But you know, he had a lot going on too to make sure it stayed going. So, you know,
exactly.
And not just him, other people too, but you know, mainly.
There you go. Hey man. Hey, we're gonna say, hey, that leads us right segue into the top performance, man. We gotta talk about KD and that Game 5 performance, man. That was a performance for the ages, man. 49 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. He played the entire 48 minutes, man. Man,
Yeah.
I can't say that, man. What can y'all say about KD? Y'all can't say he's soft for his
surprising.
Well,
It
I
ain't really
was
surprising playing every minute of the game. KD is not really surprising, but especially not the points, but all the other attributes might be a little surprising. But the points, I mean, that really wasn't surprising because I don't remember a game he ever played the whole 48 minutes.
Let me tell you what was but this is the shocker though, man. And I noticed this the whole game. Giannis act like he did not want to check him, man. I'm looking at Giannis, man. Giannis backing down, man. He did not check this dude, man.
and what 2 days or 3 days after being named to the All NBA All Defensive Team,
Man.
and then after it was over with, after it's said and done, he goes in the locker room. I want him next game. What about the game that was just played?
What about the game you were just exactly.
Just played. That's the game you needed to win. But backing up, that's and I don't like talking about coaching because I know folks talk about what I do in the stands, so it is easy to sit in the stands,
right,
and say something. But why are you playing him one-on-one?
Exactly.
Why did they not double him? Especially when you got another guy who played 45 minutes that couldn't walk.
Yep.
And he's down 2 superstars.
Why did you not double him and give him different looks? KD gonna kill anybody one-on-one, and once he got in a rhythm, it wasn't no stopping him. But why not make Harden beat you off the dribble, which he couldn't do?
Right.
Every time, but they went and double Harden to get the ball out of his hand and get it to KD. Why would you double Harden to get it out of his hand?
Yeah, he just came out
in exactly.
He's not gonna beat you because he showed that he couldn't move.
Exactly.
He couldn't beat you, man. You could put somebody one-on-one heads up with him, man. Hey, now, KD should be getting double and triples thrown his way every single rip.
Every time.
Because like Coach say, man, you let him get in the rhythm, man. You can hang it up, man. Me personally, I don't think what's the name of Giannis wanted that smoke, man. He didn't want no parts of KD, man. He did, man.
That is God KD, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. He can block KD, but his footwork, he ain't gonna be able to guard KD.
Man, like, I haven't met nobody that can check him one-on-one.
I just didn't understand the whole philosophy because they were playing and Harden's playing again tonight. You're playing with 4 guys on the floor.
Right.
Harden, I think went 1 for 10 or something.
He's just a presence. He just his presence. He's just out there for his presence. You know what I mean? Hoping they're gonna draw a double team, which he did.
I just didn't get it, letting that man play one-on-one like that. So
I didn't
get it.
But Rick, though, it worked out for the Nets, though. They put Harden out there for his presence, hoping he could still draw a double team and can't even go off the dribble, which he did. He was still getting the double team and can't even move. You know what I'm saying? And
Harden was a good decoy, man. James Harden was a great decoy, man.
Well, Harden, you couldn't keep taking him out the game because that groin tighten up. That's hard. He had to keep it loose.
Yeah.
So he played all but 3 minutes, and the thing is, but make him do something that he couldn't do.
Exactly.
Make him do something he couldn't do. Get up in him. Once you saw every time somebody got up in his grill, what was he doing? He all doing this here, trying to get rid of the ball because he couldn't get around anybody.
He couldn't make no moves, man.
Exactly.
Man, KD averaging 33 a game in this playoffs, man. Top scorer remaining that's left in the playoffs, man. And I got a feeling he finna just put the nail in their coffin tonight if Giannis don't step up. Giannis got to have a big game, man. Giannis got to take it up on himself. Hey, I'm finna go at this guy every time he touched the ball. Like when I used to come up, like when I was coming up playing for Coach, man. Coach say, hey, if he go to the bathroom, I want you to go flush the toilet for him. That's how, wherever he go, I want you to be there. Coach say, if you go to the toilet, I want you to flush the toilet for him. And that's how it should be, man.
White on rice.
What you say, Philly Phil?
Like white on rice.
I'm telling you. Hey,
but the thing is, yeah, well, obviously they got to win 2 in a row, but now you got to win tonight and go back to Brooklyn, you know, and you let them off the hook, you know, just like the Clippers went in there last night in Utah last night. They knew that they had to win that. That was a must win. They wasn't going to Utah, beating Utah twice. And now they got it, just like they got to win because you're not beating Utah in a game 7. And for them now, you know, Milwaukee got to step up. Giannis got to come play.
They do.
And he's going to have to guard that man.
I think Middleton gonna have to come up too, man. Middleton's supposed to be his co-cap, man, and he do good every other game, but you know he gonna have to really step up this game.
Hey man, Middleton was what's the name of man? Middleton was doing a decent job on KD, man. He did a pretty decent job on KD, man, defensively, man. And that should have been Giannis right there, man. Because this is my take, man. If Giannis is playing KD both ends of the court, now you got to get KD got to come down and play defense on you. Exactly. So now you making him exert energy and stuff on the defensive end trying to check you. You a little bit bigger and stronger than KD. Take him in the post.
Barbecue chick.
Man, take KD in the post, man. Who knows? You may get a couple ticky tacks on him, man. Which send him in foul trouble, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man, that is something. That's crazy.
Just because he guard KD don't mean KD will guard him. You know, so you know how they switch sometimes. You know, they might get the ball and KD guard somebody else guard Giannis.
But see, unlike Giannis, KD go check him. KD ain't go back down from that challenge. Unlike Giannis. Giannis step back and tiptoe away from that challenge, man. But KD won't do that, man. Hey, man, that's a perfect segue into our NBA playoff recap, man. Our NBA playoff recap, man. Oh, my God, man.
Right, man.
Well,
ATL.
18 points, 18-point lead, 26-point lead.
Man.
Go back to the last 3 games in the Clipper-Denver series last year. What's up with Doc Rivers and not being able to close out these teams?
Hey, Coach, do you think this could cost Doc Rivers his job if they go back to Atlanta and they lose that one?
I was thinking about this last night, his first year there, you know, but it's tough when your main ball handler can't shoot free throws.
Oh my God.
Ben Simmons has missed 45 free throws in the playoffs. He's missed more by himself than 3 teams
combined.
And then you leave him on the floor when you know the only chance the Hawks got a chance to get back in the game was to send Ben to the free throw line.
Right.
And from the 5-minute mark in, they fouling him intentionally.
Hacker Ben.
But Doc is so stubborn. Early in the last series, he said, I want him going to the free throw line because he's being aggressive. He's not making free throws.
4 for 14. Oh, Lord.
You cannot have your main ball handler not being able to shoot free throws. You can't do it. And you're not going to sit there and say, well, now, so yesterday he said, I think we may have to get Ben out of there. No, you think?
Oh, yeah, you think?
Well, coach, just about everybody LeBron, man. So, no, you're right. Everybody can't be the primary ball handler and can't make free throws except LeBron.
Hey,
But
man.
you know,
hurt him too, though.
But, you know, people get mad at me. But I'm like, my thing with free throws, why do coaches keep recruiting these guys to come to college and they know they can't hit free throws? They get them because they can, throw down a dunk. They hit threes. They 5-star recruits, but their free throw percentage stinks. And they never get better at the line. Now you're making all this money, and you cannot go up here and make a free throw, knock down a free throw.
Man,
My thing on athletes like that, pitchers that can't bunt, field goal kickers that can't kick in the clutch, and people that can't knock down free throws when it count, what are we going to do with them?
Man, we can't do nothing with. Look at Ben Simmons the other night, man. 2 for 4 field goal and 4 for 14 on free throws in 38 minutes, man. That's ridiculous. Steph Philly, I know you want to jump in and share your 2 cents on this, man. Joy, hey, tell me what you think, Steph Philly.
Man, I see where coach is going with this, man. These people, they don't work on their game, flat out.
Nope.
They don't work on their game. They're trying to win off just pure talent and athleticism, and they're not putting no work in. When I go to the basketball court, it's just like with you playing baseball, B. What do you do when you first hit the field? What did you used to do?
You got to stretch, get yourself loose, get your mind right, man. You just don't just jump out on the field and stuff, man. It's a mental thing, man. You got to mentally prepare yourself before you step foot on the court, on the baseball field, on the football field. You got to prepare yourself mentally, man. You just don't run out there.
You know what I mean? So, you get yourself together. When I was really playing basketball like that, it was serious out there. It was like going to church, man. That's how I treated the court, But it's just like coach was talking about, following people around. Shoot, I played center, man. I'm following you everywhere. You come in that hole, that's my house. I'm getting it out of here. I got files. Like, hey, and they ain't gonna be ticky tack either. Like, I'm coming for you. You ain't getting that stuff off on me. But with Ben Simmons, me and one of my buddies, Sean, we were talking the other day. Like, what are you working on when you go to the gym? You can't shoot. You got the athleticism. So what the hell are you doing when you're going into the gym? But like I go to the free throw line and get warmed up right there, and then I'll switch to the corners or from the top or from the wings. But that's what most basketball players do. We'll play a game of bucket to get warmed up or whatever, but we work on our jump shot. And we're not talking about shooting 30-footers like Steph Curry, just a respectable jump shot. You know how it go, B. You be on the playground and that guy don't have no J.
Exactly.
I just think their mentality different nowadays. I think just getting to the NBA is what it is. Like, that's it. Like, they feel like they there, like, that's it. Because I don't understand how you got all these resources and everything you're, able to get or whatnot, and just come back year after year with nothing improved. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, you got the money, resources, everything now. What's your excuse? Like, I don't understand.
Even Blake Griffin developed a jump shot. One of the top dunkers, that in recent history. Even he developed a jump shot later on in his career. So, hey, you got to put the work in,
Well, Shaq did, and they hacked Shaq the same way until Shaq figured out, I need to start working on shooting some free throws, at least shoot 60% from the line, or they're going to keep fouling him. My thing, again, goes back to why are college coaches recruiting guys that can't shoot free throws?
Or
at some point it's gonna cost you. It's gonna hurt you.
Yep.
But coach, okay, you can recruit a guy that ain't good at free throws, you gotta let him know right off the bat though. Like, we gotta get on that ASAP. We gotta work on it. You gotta work on it. Blah 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 blah. I mean, if you're gonna put a player with a flaw, I mean, ain't that's what you're supposed to really chime in on? I mean, I don't understand that either. You know, I mean,
coach, would you say coach up the flaw?
Exactly. I mean, you know.
Well, Ben Simmons, if he don't start shooting free throws or hit free throws, he can't be my lead ball handler. He's gonna have to learn to go down the post somewhere and learn how to play on the block. Because if you can't shoot and you can't hit free throws, then you can't. How you gonna be my lead ball handler? Man. You know, because you always got the ball. And here yesterday, Trae Young waiting on him to come across half court. As soon as he dribbled the ball across half court, he just put his hands around his waist and he fouled.
That's it.
But I would put some of that on Doc Rivers, though, too.
And I was going to go to Doc Rivers here.
Yes. Doc Rivers, a veteran. He's a veteran coach.
But 18-point lead, a 26-point lead, and you can't close out is it all because of Ben Simmons? And then if it is, you need to take him out of the game, put somebody else in the game. But yesterday, the crazy stat in the Philly game was only Steph Curry or Stephen Curry and Embiid was the only two players that hit a field goal in the entire second half.
That's crazy.
Two players scored in the entire second half. Field goal.
That's crazy right there, man.
And Ben Simmons is an all-star.
So baffling to me, man. I was like, "Are you serious?" In two.
But the thing is, do they keep Ben Simmons in for his defense? Because he is if I'm not mistaken, he's first team All NBA defense.
Yes, he is.
He is.
So that may be one of the reasons Doc was looking at it and stuff. Hey, you guard my best player and everything, but hey, it's tit for tat on that.
But he's more of a player's coach in the sense of he try to, he want his players to think, I'm here regardless of what they say. We gonna do this. No, you gotta do what's best for the team. Sometimes you can look at those statistically. Everybody can see that he shouldn't be the primary ball handler. If he was gonna be that, why you ain't working on his free throws? Like you say, you a veteran in this, Doc. What's going on, Coach? How you feel?
Ben Simmons, they show him every time in pregame out there shooting free throws, but there's no pressure on him in pregame. I mean, that guy, he don't even want to go to the free throw line. When he gets in there, and everybody in the gym knew he wasn't going to hit those last two free throws. He didn't want to be at the line. And then now my other point comes down to Embiid hit 20 free throws in a row. Have they quit on Doc, or was he so tired when he went up there and he bricked 2 free throws in the last 20 seconds of the game?
Right.
I mean, he was the only one making shots the whole half. Well,
him and Curry.
Him and Seth Curry, man.
He probably was tired.
I could see how tired he was. Him and Seth was pulling. Hey, they was shooting it, man. They was shooting it second half, man.
And he was sitting on the bench when the Hawks made the run, and it was like, Doc, you think you might want to put Embiid back in the game? But when he put him back in the game, Embiid was done. He was wore out. Because of his injury, he can't work out. So basically, they just treating him. So his stamina level is only good for maybe a half.
And then what's the center for Atlanta? Who was with Houston last year? What's his name? What is his name?
I know you're talking about.
Clint Capella. Clint Capella.
I know.
Clint Capella putting that body on him. He putting that body on him and wearing him down too, man. And like Coach say, by the fourth quarter, indeed, he ran out of gas, man.
But I got a question. Do you think the Sixers blew it when they didn't make pull that trade for Simmons for James Harden?
They blew it. They blew it like a nose, man. They blew it. They definitely blew that.
Can you imagine the pick and rolls that they would have had Harden and Embiid?
Oh my God, man. That would have been crazy, man.
See right there.
That would have been crazy, man.
And the Sixers wouldn't pull the trigger.
The Sixers.
I don't think Embiid was with it. I think Embiid wanted Cuz to stay. He didn't want him to go.
Hey man, I think MD. Hey, MD would have traded. I think MD would have just let him go, man. I think that was a Doc decision, man. If any, I think it was a Doc Rivers decision. I don't think it was a front. I think that was a Doc Rivers decision, man, because I think Doc Rivers have gone fond of Ben Simmons and everything, and he thinks he's going to be able to get him to turn around and everything, man.
Because now I don't even think right now you can trade Ben Simmons. I don't even think anybody would trade for him.
And ain't he up for a max deal next year?
I think because he made all NBA team, first team.
So that may help him, man, getting the max deal, man. But I don't know, man. Hey, we got to talk about the Kawhi Leonard dunk, man. Did y'all see Kawhi and that dunk the other night, man? Hey, man, I saw some dunks this year, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just saw some dunks this year, man. But when Kawhi was when he dunked on what's the name? When he dunked on Derek Favors, man. Derek Favors was the victim. I mean, he just, oh man, he's so disrespectful, man. They need to lock him up, man.
I think it was around 11:30 when that dunk happened. Neighborhood was asleep. I think I woke the neighborhood up.
Oh my God, man!
And I was surprised. My wife did come out like, "What's going on?" I just couldn't hold it back. But one thing I'll say, and I heard former NBA players say this: if you've never been dunked on in the NBA, you never played the game. So we had to put it down as part of the game. My goodness, Derek Favors will always be in that poster.
Oh my God, man!
Quiet just wound up and just, my goodness.
Hey, man! Hey, that was almost like, up until
People champ. What's your most memorable dunk? Right now, to come to your head. Right now.
Y'all might not remember this dunk, but I mean, it reminded me of when Dr. J came off the wing on Cooper.
Anthony Cooper. When he rocked the baby to sleep. Oh my God. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, I gotta tell you.
I'm talking about Michael Cooper. But
hey, my most memorable dunk was when Jordan went baseline, jumped up and cocked that. Oh man, he threw that bitch down on Ewing so hard, man. I'm like, oh man, that was my most favorable dunk. I'm saying, he rolled out of a double team, tiptoed the baseline, and exploded.
Yeah, that was
one of my
that was a dunk. That was all-time favorite of mine.
That was my all-time favorite dunk. I say, man, Patrick Ewing couldn't do nothing.
One of my all-time favorite / disrespectful dunks in history. Dang, it's actually second. But this the first one that came to mind. Jason Terry. Woo, when LeBron dunked, man, hey, it was an ad-lib, but it was so memorable because how it was ran at the same time, how it transpired was just, and it was just crazy. It was just crazy. And how it ended was even more absurd.
Hey man, I'm gonna let we're gonna let Stat Philly. Hey, jump in, Stat Philly. I know you want to chime in, baby.
Oh man, we talking about the dunks. This is my thing right here. So my favorite one of all time, we're gonna take it back to the 90s. My favorite one would probably be Sean Kemp. It was on the Golden State Warriors. I believe the guy was Alton Liston. He comes to the hole, cranks up a nasty dunk, stands over him, points his fingers at him, and I mean, just pull it up on YouTube. Just pull up Sean Kemp Warriors and the dunk is gonna come up. He had a couple of dunks on him. He had a couple of dunks on him. He had another one too against the Warriors to where he dunks on, I think it was Chris Gatling, and he sticks his hands out and Gatling just shakes his hand afterwards like, you got me.
You can't shake my hand, man.
It's disrespectful, man.
Man, you can't shake my hand.
Shine Kemp, that dude there.
What about when Pippen dunked on? I think
Ewing.
That was on York too.
It was on Ewing too.
Man, he pushed him down. That's the most, and he stepped over him and
disrespect.
I had that dunk. I had that dunk on Facebook a couple of weeks ago. Pippen.
Oh Lord.
Patrick got it. Patrick caught it twice. Michael had him.
Disrespectful.
Hey man,
I remember back in the day, Michael Jordan and his fan in Utah was going back and forth, and Michael said the dude kept on talking about, man, you ought to shut your man out. He just running. You always picking on them little dudes.
Yeah.
Michael came down the wing. I think it was Mel Turpin. Was at the basket.
Yes, sir.
And Mike came down and threw that joker down over Turpin and turned around and looked at the guy and said, is he big enough for you?
Exactly.
Oh my God. Hey man, hey, Tennessee, man, you was talking about when LeBron caught that lob and dunked on Jason Terry, man, when they were playing in Boston. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty.
Hey, that was nasty, man. That was nasty, man.
Hey man, I gotta
when your dunk get put in a rap song. Hey, I don't know if y'all are familiar with
who is that?
Like Jason Terry. What's his name? Oh Lord, the guy that was dating Nicki Minaj. Meek Mills. Meek Mills. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Hey, put some balls on your head like Jason Terry, man. That's all you can say about that. You hear me?
Hey,
well, man. We can't leave. We got to give a local man some respect. And I know this ain't gonna be good for Mr. West Tennessee, but when Jason Tatum got LeBron James in the playoffs a couple of years ago, he got him good, you know. And Jason got him good.
But then let's understand something though. LeBron looked at him and said, "Yeah, man, you did learn something in my camp before you got here." Yeah, that was LeBron told him. Yeah, because you stole in LeBron the basketball camp too and shit.
And it's funny you said that because he dropped 50 on KD. And KD, they pulled up this picture where Jason was at KD camp, and KD said, "Yeah, boy, come a long way."
Hey, he have.
Man. Hey, man, I gotta ask y'all this here, man, since we already talked about it. Hey, man, what's your Mount Rushmore of all-time dunks, man? What's your 4 top dunks of the NBA, man? The 4 top dunks, man.
Are we talking about dunks or dunkers?
Dunk. Hey, we can do dunks. Who got dunked on? Hey, the top 4 dunks, man. Hey, before I let y'all throw y'all dunks out, y'all got to remember that Tom Chambers dunk when he dunked on Mark Jackson, man. That Tom Chambers dunk was a crazy dunk. But that DeAndre Jordan dunk on Brandon Knight back in 2013, man, that was nasty, man. I felt so sorry for Brandon Knight, man. It was crazy, man. But hey, Wes, what's up, man? Give me your top 4 dunks of all time, man. You already named a couple.
4?
Give it to me. Stat Philly, I ain't need you out neither, Stat Philly. I need, hey, we can go dunkers and then dunks, man. Hey, we can go.
Well, 3 of them we done talked about. You know, the one with Pippen. Okay. That was just disrespectful. That was just I'm gonna use his name in this slur. That was some disrespectful Pippen. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you know what I'm saying? That just gotta be on there. That's gotta be on there. And the thing with Jordan, when Jordan, when he talking to the fans, and Jordan was that type. If he can give you what you want, he will. Especially when it comes to performing on the court. You know what I'm saying? So by him obliging what the fans, wanted him to do, I mean, that was just courteous. That's the courtesy they had back in those days. Not more so the people on the court, but more so with the people in the crowd, I guess, so to speak. Because we can go back to, Reggie Miller, how he was in the crowd, but let me see. That's two. Three.
Give me two more.
Three will have to be. God, I can't think of who it was on. Man. It was a Tracy McGrady dunk though.
When he dunked on Sean Bradley.
Oh my God. That's what I didn't know it was Yao.
When he came baseline and dunked on, I already know what you were talking about, man.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, for sure. And I got a sleeper. Ain't
you got one more. You got one more. Give me that fourth one.
My boy Kevin Johnson, man. When he came from the sideline, he came from the baseline from the side. Probably he had the arm up. I ain't gonna lie, but it was on. I think that was probably on Ewing.
Yeah.
Ewing was a posterization in the night.
That was it, man.
Man.
Oh my God, Coach. What about you, man? Yeah. What's your top 4 dunks of all time, man?
Man, let me see. Because let me see. My goodness. Michael Jordan, that one, I just got the one over Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
And I'm going pro Bulls here. Scottie Pippen's dunk.
On Ewing?
On Ewing.
Hey, let me stop you right there, Coach. I gotta jump in real quick. I'm gonna let you finish it off. But when he dunked on Ewing, man, Spike Lee was right there in the first row. He walked right over to Spike Lee and put his hand in Spike Lee's face. He say, "Is this the best you got?" Go ahead, Coach. That was a classic, man. That was the second one.
No. Let me reflect. Hey, people, Shep, I'm sorry. Let me correct you. I can read lips very good. He told him to sit your ass down. That's what he told him. After that, when he pushed Ewing, he walked straight over there to him and told him to sit his ass down. Know what I'm saying? Point blank.
Oh my God, Coach, give me your last two, man. Oh my God,
I'm staying Bulls here. The one Mike threw down on over Mel Turpin.
Yes,
I gotta go back to the doc, the one on Michael Cooper. Y'all got to look that one up because
oh man, that's the
my
classic.
goodness, he came down on that wing and just went and brought that thing back. And I'm like, man, Michael Cooper still talks about that dunk today.
Man.
I mean, it's just like he just came. It was almost like that dunk the other day with Leonard. It's just like, well, Doc gonna do this, and Doc just pulled that thing back and just, man,
What's it? What? Who he dunked on?
Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper. Steph Philly, give me your top 4 dunks, man. Of all time.
I got them. Well, one of them we just talked about, like Coach said, Irvin on Cooper. I remember it very vividly. I mean, he cocked that mug back. He wound it up like a jack in the box. You hear me? And it was just in motion, in rhythm, as they say. On the fast break, he didn't break stride or nothing. He just wound that baby up and boom. And you just see Michael Cooper just going for cover, man. It was ugly.
He literally was going for cover.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It just happened so quick. It was nothing he could do, man. It was nothing he could do. My next one, it was Shaq on Chris Dudley. This is when Dudley played for the Knicks, and this is just on the disrespectful tip. Like, he dunks the ball on him, Shaq, and he pulls up on the rim and just nuts in face. So Chris Dudley, he gets pissed off and he throws the ball at Shaq, gets teed up, and Shaq just kind of like, what did I do? But it was very disrespectful. Look it up if you got a chance.
So disrespectful, man.
Hey, that's good. Hey, that's good you mentioned Shaq too, because I can hear him right now. If he was tuning in.
So disrespectful.
If he was tuning in, I can hear him right now. I can't believe.
Very disrespectful.
I can't believe nobody picked me.
Right.
Gotta show love for the big fella, man. My next one, I'm surprised no one brought this up. So we brought up KG on Olajuwon. We're gonna go in that kind of manner a little bit too. We're gonna go Baron Davis from the Warriors on AK-47. I know y'all remember that. Baseline on him. I know you remember that.
Yes, Lord.
Nasty dunk, straight facial, So that would be my third one. And shoot, the fourth one, Vince Carter in the Olympics. Vince Carter Olympics.
Oh my God.
Cleared that board. Cleared that board, man. 7-footer. Cleared him.
Oh my God. That man jumped over his head. That man. Woo, Vince Carter. How we leave him off? Woo, hey, fix that.
Well, on Vince Carter, do y'all remember the one that he did on Alonzo Mourning when he came off the baseline?
Oh yeah, when he twisted his body.
Cocked back.
Cocked back.
Woo, man, that was probably one of the best dunk. That's probably one of my favorite dunkers I've seen personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Kemp, who you brought up Stat Philly earlier, Kemp had a lot of great dunks too, because he couldn't shoot. Really, he wasn't the best shooter, so he posterized a lot of people through his career.
Definitely. Slam dunk contest dunks during the game.
Oh man, oh yeah. Ooh.
Man, oh my God, man,
and some of the best commercials. Let me add that too.
What's your fourth one, Stat Philly? I think you gave us 3, brother.
Oh no, I did 4. We did Irvin on Cooper.
Okay.
Shaq on Dudley.
Yeah.
Davis on AK and Vince Carter over the
Olympics.
Olympics.
God, that is the 4. All right, my 4, man, got to be Jordan O'Ewing, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Jordan O'Ewing, man. That was just sick. DeAndre Jordan, man, on Brandon, what's the name of, man? You got to say that, man. That damn dunk right there was it was sick, man. That was probably the sickest dunk, I think, on Brandon Knight, man. That was the sickest dunk, man. Brandon Knight hit the ground, man. That dunk was nasty, man. Who else I would say, man? I'm thinking about some great dunks of all time, man. I can get disrespectful dunks. What else? I'm trying to think, man. Those 2 of them. I'm telling you, man, that Tom Chambers dunk was a nasty dunk too, man. That Tom Chambers dunk was so nasty, man. Hey, but I don't know if y'all remember this. This was a dunk, man. I don't think y'all even remember that dunk, man. But Steve Nash was the victim, man. And Ricky Davis came with this. Ricky Davis was with the Cavaliers, man. And he came on the wing, man. He jumped all over Steve Nash's head. And Ricky Davis said, "Oh shit." That's what he said, man. That was so crazy, man. Hey, man. Hey, that was my third.
That Julius Erving dunk is crazy. It's all in stride. It's like he started them from the 3-point line with the damn dunk.
I'm telling you,
it's crazy.
That LeBron dunk on Jason Terry got to be.
Bro, that's just the most.
That was along the lines of that DeAndre Jordan and Brandon Knight dunk, man.
You just like, oh my God.
Hey, man, hey, but if I had to go, like, that was the top 4 dunks. Now, what about the top 4 dunkers of all time? Okay, top 4 dunkers.
Well, man, man, I used to love this guy coming up. You know, he was a Philly guy. Chocolate Thunder.
Daryl Dawkins, baby. Daryl Dawkins, baby. Chocolate Thunder.
He got fined in the NBA for breaking down backboards.
Man, they was banning this brother for breaking backboards.
They told him, you keep breaking down these backboards, we want to start fining you. You know.
So Shaq, you wasn't the first one. Let that be known.
No, right. Shaq wasn't the first one. Daryl Dawkins. I mean, he used to have names for his dunks.
Oh yeah,
he named his dunks. You know, so he's one. Of course, Dr. J.
Yes.
Michael Jordan. And I'm gonna go back to North Carolina State days. Y'all, I might be, you know.
Hey, go ahead. Tell me who you talk about, Coach. I got
David Thompson.
David Thompson. I knew he was gonna say it. I know this is a 5th one because I can't leave off Dr. Duncanstein, but Darrell Griffith. Dr. Duncanstein. Yes. Hey, man, what about you, West Tennessee? Your top four dunkers?
Man, I gotta go with Jordan Julius. Jordan Julius, Vince, most definitely. And this last one kind of tricky, man, because I wanna. All right, I'm gonna go with I know Coach might get on me, man, but I'm gonna go with my boy dang though. No, I can't. You tell me after.
Come
I
on,
want to put Dominique up there, but I can.
Hey man, we talking about dunkers, man.
My boy Dominique Wilkins, man.
Kobe on C-Web.
That's a good one back in the day, man. I think they robbed him one time, but we ain't gonna get on there. That ain't the subject right now, but it's all good.
What did he say? Kobe over C-Web?
Kobe over C-Web. He said Kobe on Howard in the finals. He mentioned LBJ on Jason Terry too, man.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's
them some good dunks, Lorenzo. Oh man. Hey, my top four dunkers. You go ahead, Stat Philly. Who your top four dunkers, man?
Let's see, top four dunkers. I'll give MJ an honorable mention, but he's not on my Mount Rushmore. We got four other guys. We'll give him an honorable mention, though.
Okay.
My top four, Dr. J. Dr. J, that was, the first guy that I saw coming up doing this thing, Afro in the air. You know what I mean? Straight getting them. So got to show Dr. J some love. Dominique Wilkins, I think he is slept on because it's one of those things like they try to make you pick MJ or him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Dominique, he was doing slam dunk contest dunks in the game on a consistent basis. So got to show Dominique some love. The human highlight film, like, come on, man. So
you feeling me, man.
You hear me? And my next one, I mentioned him before. Got to show some love to the big fella, Sean Kemp. Man. Again, slam dunk contest dunks during the game, facials. Okay, like it ain't too many times that you dunk on somebody and they just, like I said, they shake your hand afterwards. Okay, like you got me. People want to fight. That's respect. Like you're gonna get this work. Just deal with it,
Oh my God.
The last one, got to show him love, man. Until he came around, it was, people always, and it was up for debate. They would say that Jordan was the top dunker of all time until this fella came, Mr. Vince Carter, saved the slam dunk contest. Okay. Just, made that routine up from scratch. He said it himself. T-Mac assistant on some of the dunks too. Elbow in the rim, like I said, and then like we talked about the in-game dunks too, the cock back on Zoe, dunking on Mutombo, like just so many highlights. So that would be my top four.
Okay, my top four. No.
No.
Hey, my top four dunkers of all time, man. All right, I got to give it to Vince Carter, man. Vince Carter, I got to put him up there. Vince Sanity, man. Hey, man, he just gave energy to the slam dunk contest, man, and dunking on people. And the reason why I say Vince Carter, man, you guys need to go back and Google Vince Carter at North Carolina. Man, he had some crazy dunks at North Carolina. I'm a North Carolina Tar Heels fan. I bleed Tar Heel blue, baby. Man, Vince Carter caught a lob that what's the name? It threw him out of bounds. The dude for Duke jumped up. Vince Carter chest to chest. Boom. I'm telling you, man. Vince Carter definitely on that Mount Rushmore of dunkers. Another person on the Mount Rushmore of dunkers, man. Y'all ain't mentioned him, man, but he was a bad boy, man. He didn't get no props, but Clyde the Glide, man. Clyde Drake.
Oh man, I don't know how we missed
how you missed Clyde the Glide, man. And I'm talking about when they was at Houston with Five Slammer Jammer. Hey, you talking about some brothers that was getting up, putting them down. Coach, Hey, Coach, you know about Five Slammer Jammer, don't you?
I know about 5 Slammer Jammer.
Man, old Clyde. You know I gotta put MJ up there too, man. He got to go on the Mount Rushmore. So I got Vince Carter, Clyde, Dom, and my next one, Vince Carter, Clyde, Jordan, and Super Freak, Dominique, man. Hey, the human highlight film. I got to put Neek up there, man. You talking about some guys that just epitomize the dunk itself, man. And you talking about, and like I said, I'm gonna do it like Coach did. I got to throw me a honorable mention up there, man. That he just dunked so hard, man. I don't know if y'all ever saw a guy by the name of Xavier McDaniel, man.
I remember the X-Man.
The X-Man, when he dunked,
Seattle Supersonics.
Yes, sir. If you ever, y'all Google some highlights on the Xavier McDaniel's dunks, man. Oh man, he sent a chill up your spine. The X-Man. Oh man, he dunked. He was disrespectful with his dunks, man. He tried to rip the rim to shreds, man. Xavier McDaniel, man, the X-Man. I gotta put it up there, man. Hey, man, guys.
Hey, real quick.
Go ahead, Coach.
The 5'5" and under club. Nate Robinson, Spud Webb, and Muggsy Bogues are my top dunkers.
Nate Robinson. Hey, man, I like that, man. Hey, I'm telling you, I like Spud.
Nate and Spud.
I like Nate.
They both won NBA Slam Dunk contest.
Now, what about little KJ now? What about Kevin Johnson now? He's slick too. He'll come bam on you too, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who I liked over Kevin Johnson. I like D Brown, man. I love
that was
me
the other
D
one.
Brown.
D Brown.
Hey man, when D Brown pumped the Reeboks up, man, and then he did the dunk like, oh man, every kid in the ghetto, every kid in the playground, every kid in the gym wanted some Reebok pumps so they can pump them up, and then they can dunk. Everybody, hey, if you go to these playgrounds, man, when D Brown did that dunk, you saw guys on the playground trying to cover their hand and do that dunk D Brown did, man. Classic dunk, man. And these coming from the little guys, man. Little guys getting up, putting it down, man. Oh my God, guys, man. If you are online right now, tell us some of your favorite dunks and everything. Put it in our comments. Hey, this is an amazing show, man. We had some fun today. We shared a lot of knowledge with the people. So if you want to jump in and catch the rebroadcast of the show, go on YouTube, our YouTube channel, and catch it from the beginning, man. We talked about some great stuff. College World Series recap, MLB, the sticky substance, NHL recap, Naomi Osaka and Rafael Nadal, and Wimbledon, NBA injuries, Kevin Durant, NBA recap, the Mount Rushmore of dunks and dunkers, man. Check it out, man. Share this with your friends, man. Hey, it was a great episode, man. Shout out to the sports gurus on here chopping it up with you guys, man. We will see you guys Monday, man. We'll be back at it, man. We gotta have a whole weekend of stuff to talk about, man. We will see you guys back here Monday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, man. We are out, man. Say goodbye to them, fellas.
All right, now. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good weekend, everybody.